Hello everybody, welcome to Ecoometrics and Big Data Analysis. In the next few weeks, we will go study econometrics together, going through a number of econometric methods, which hopefully you will be able to apply in the future to address the problems. Before that, let me first introduce myself. Some of you might already know me, some of you might not. So who am I? Zhong Sun. I'm currently an associate professor of economics at CBLG JCU. And this is my profile at JCU. You can Google my name and you should be able to find it. My research is focused more on empirical international trade, empirical industrial organizations, applied econometrics, foreign direct investments. So in my research, I utilize econometric methods frequently in my research. So I'll focus in this subject. I'll focus more on the application of these econometric methods. I also have a personal website. Again, you can Google them, where I share my research with everybody else. All right, okay, what do we want to do? So we want to study a range of econometric methods that can be used to interrogate or mine large data sets to test theories and ideas. We will focus on the application of these models, understanding their limitations, and correctly interpret the results. Okay, that's our goals. In order to achieve our goals, we have a number of activities that we want to do in this subject. Three key components here. First is online activities. We have recordings, self-directed learnings, which will be available on LearnJSU subject site. I'll make it available this week for next week on this basis. For internal students, mixed students, we also have 2 hours workshop each week where we will do some drills, hopefully to make you familiar with the methods we discussed in class. The third component is online tutorial, online sessions. This is for both internal students and external students. So we will do these sessions through Zooms. I will make the Zooms link available on LearnJSU subject site there. Okay, we will cover 10 topics for this subject. The topic sequencing can be found on the subject outline, section 4.1, subject calendars. So usually the second topic, the later topics will be built upon the earlier topics. So if you go through these topics and you don't understand, sometimes suddenly there's a jargon coming up that you don't understand. Don't be panic. Okay, we will cover these topics sequentially, step by step. So in the end, it should be clear to you what those things are. Okay, one piece of information that I'm sure you all are interested to know is the assessment items. We have 3 pieces of assessment items here. The first one is the written test quiz. So it'll be roughly, you can check the subject outline for the exact days. It'll be roughly in the middle of the terms. So it'll be done through LangGSU, open at LangGSU on 9 AM of the date and close on midnight on the same day. And you will cover the topics that we cover at that point before that week. Okay. It accounts for 30% of your final scores. That's the first assessment item. Second one is a written research report. Account for 30% as well. It's due in 5 PM Friday of week 10. So at LangGSU subject site, there will be a Dropbox open in due course where you can submit your research report. The third assessment item is written examination. It accounts for 40% of your final scores. And it is centrally administered. The date, when we are getting close to the examination period, the exam office will release the dates, which should appear on your e-students. Okay, these are the 3 assessment items that we will have for this subject. Okay, studying this subject, what do we want to achieve? So here are 3 subject learning outcomes. First, formulate testable scientific hypotheses from economic theories. So you should be able, after finish this subject successfully, you should be able to formulate scientific hypothesis which you can test from data. And this hypothesis should be implied, say, from economic theories or any other theories of the field that you are studying. For example, marketing, there's theory from marketing. Okay. And then you should be able to conduct an econometric analysis, which include a specification test using real-life data and interpret the results of these econometric models correctly. Okay. Typically, we have a number of econometric methods in our toolbox. So you are faced with a problem. You have a set of data. Then, after finishing this subject, you should be able to select an appropriate econometric methods, econometric models from your toolbox that shows the problem that you want to study. Okay. So these are the 3 learning outcomes we want to achieve. Right. Here's my contact. shizong.sun@jcu.edu.au. So if you have any questions, always feel free to email me. Shoot me an email. We can set up an appointment, either in person or via online, via Zooms. Okay. Okay, that's roughly all I want to share with you at the moment, and I'll see you in the next few weeks.